Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a video talking about Alicia and the meeting between her and Madison. How do we think that's going to play out in the new season of Fear the Walking Dead, as well as answering a few of your guys' Q&A questions.
You won't be running this place after today.
You're dead because of you.
You're dead because you said you knew the way.
Okay guys, this is going to be doing a video for today. This one's going to be doing a video for Fear the Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Fear the Walking Dead 7B. We have some Q&A comments and questions to go through for today. Of course, Fear the Walking Dead is going to be airing its, double mid-season premiere this Sunday, which is going to be both episode 9 and episode 10. So, before those episodes release and before we get into Fear the Walking Dead once again, I figured we would do another Q&A video for 7B because I don't think we've done too many, simply because obviously, as you guys know, I really was not a big fan of that first half of the season, so obviously I've kind of tried to dial back the Fear videos as much as I could, but we're back now. We're back for 7B. We're basically there. You're going to start getting some more Fear videos from me, so let's see what, Fear the Walking Dead does in 7B. Let's see what they do, and I guess we'll get started with the first topic for today. So, wanted to discuss this one, and it is the meeting between Alicia and Madison. What does that look like? What is that going to be like? Let's discuss that. So, Madison obviously is going to be returning. We don't know any idea on when she's going to be returning. If I had to assume, it would probably be the 100th episode of the series. Now, one of the things about this that is very, very interesting is that, Alicia in the first half of the season, we notice, obviously she lost her hand, she kind of has these like fever dreams or whatever that are kind of, almost trying to tell her something based off what it kind of says in some of these trailers. So again, there's a lot of things that, we're going to see with Alicia that we didn't see in the first half that we're going to see in the second half. Now, her with her dreams and her, whatever you want to make of that, obviously the biggest concern here is, is Alicia going to survive? Now, you know my answer. You guys all know my answer to this question. I think Alicia is absolutely fine. She's going to survive, and I think they are really, really trying to trick people. And sadly, I've noticed that it's kind of worked. A lot of people are really scared for Alicia. I personally am not afraid for that character at all, because if they were going to kill her, they would not make it this obvious. Now, and in particular, bringing Madison back, you would have to be a pretty bad show to do that. Oh, wait a sec, Fear is. Okay, never mind. So, I'm done. Just saying. So, Fear the Walking Dead, obviously, with Alicia, she's going to have these kind of dream sequences. She's going to have these kind of, like, hallucinations. But one of the biggest questions is now, if she's so out of it, are we going to have a traditional, meeting, with her and Madison? Or is this going to be one of those type of situations where she sees her mom and she doesn't believe that she's really there in front of her? She doesn't believe this is real because of all the dreams that she's having. She doesn't believe that Madison is really there. And it's going to take a while for Alicia to realize that Madison is really there if they pull something like that. Now, I would hate that. And honestly, I have a gut feeling that that's the direction they're going, simply because Madison is also seeming to be within this other group now that is going to tell her who she's supposed to be, which I'm like, excuse me, tell her who she's supposed to be? There's some weird stuff going on there. So, all I'll say, I think the Alicia and Madison reunion will happen. I think we'll get a reunion between the two of them. But I have a gut feeling that they're going to play a twist to this, and it's not going to be as happy as they're making it seem. Just because with the hallucinating and telling Madison who she's going to be, some of the stuff going on, I feel like there's something here that's going to go wrong. Just in terms of a plot, I feel like there's going to be something in here that's really going to tick us off, and I'm kind of low-key kind of preparing myself for that because I just don't get good vibes from Madison's return. I never did, and I still don't, honestly. I'm still kind of like, I don't know what they're doing with that. So, we'll see, but at least that's kind of my general reaction. So, let's go through a few Q&A comments and questions for this Q&A for Fear the Walking Dead. So, some reactions from Dead in the Water. First one comes from Owen, who says that the episode Dead in the Water was very cinematic. They really enjoyed the way it was done. And definitely a 10 out of 10 for them. They thought it was a really fantastic episode. So, Dead in the Water, man. Honestly, very fantastic little mini-series there. As you guys know, I kind of had my doubts about it at first, but honestly, they really did a good job. I mean, They humanized Riley, which was one of the things that I wanted to see the most, and I'd say they did it, and they did it well. We brought back Teddy, which I thought was really, really cool. We brought back the submarine. We met some new characters. Sadly, not many of them survived, but it was still really cool, and it was actually scary. The zombies were actually intimidating for me in this one. You know, the way they would kind of, you know, sneak up on them in a tight submarine like that, like that's... I don't know, man. I say the environment is something very unique, and I really like it. And plus, we're underwater, too. Like, I don't know. I just think everything setting-wise and basically everything about it, I think about Dead in the Water, I just enjoy. I think it's honestly very shocking how good that turned out. I'm going to be honest. You guys know back in the day, I used to call that shit in the water. Now I'm like, nah, gold in the water, man. It's actually a good little mini story. So, you know, I always like to admit it when I'm wrong. I judged it too poorly. I think Dead in the Water turned out fantastic. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I absolutely think it was really good. And then we have another one here from Ash Williams who says that the episode was pretty decent for them, but the stuff that really annoyed them is the inconsistency on how fast the walkers turned and stuff like that. And they say that it's very predictable with Teddy, and you know, they say it went basically exactly how they thought it would be, and they don't exactly like how predictable it was. So Teddy's appearance, I'm fine with it. I mean, it is predictable, but at the same time, what else are you gonna do? I guess is kind of my excuse for that. Well, not excuse for that, just simply me kind of saying, like, I feel like Teddy honestly coming back was exactly what they should have done. And in terms of, well, at least in terms of what they've done with the walkers turning, here's one thing that I always like to say with the Walking Dead franchise, because I feel like people do forget this, with the walkers turning so fast. If you all don't remember, in Season 1, Episode 6, I almost said Season 1, Episode 1. Season 1, Episode 6, TS19, and I feel like people forget this all the time, and it's probably because of how damn old it is. Jenner told them, every person is different. Some can turn within 3 minutes, while others can turn within 3 hours. So every person is different. Every person turns at a different time. So that's honestly, to me, that's fine. You know, could you say it's very unrealistic that they would all turn that quickly? Not really, because honestly, they still had a lot of time to figure things out before the dead were turning. So honestly, and certain ones just turn quicker than others. Keep in mind too, this is at the beginning of the outbreak. So that is very, very different compared to, you know, some other stuff that we've seen later on in the apocalypse, you know. So I don't know. To me, I thought it was fine. Everybody turns at a different amount of time. You know, everybody, you know, has, you know, one point they turn, and then another one it takes like an extra hour than the other person to turn into a walker. You know, it all is, you know, different, but that's, you know, I don't really have a problem with it, but I could see where it is like, you know, yeah, they turn very fast and stuff like that. So anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Definitely let me know about what you guys think about the meetup between Alicia and Madison. Do you guys think it'll be good? Do you think they're going to fail at the reunion? Do you think there'll be a catch to it? Do you think one will not remember who the other one is, or one will be in disbelief, or Madison will be someone else and then she won't know this and that, you know, something like that. There's a lot of ways this could go wrong, but, you know, let me know if you think that, no, Dan, I think this is going to go right. So anyway, which for fear's sake, I hope it does, because we need something good. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, click subscribe and don't miss my videos for Fear the Walking Dead. Follow Dan's walk review system, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
She won't have anything to do with me after this.